and that's what we're gonna do today. That was awkward. I'm gonna do it one more time. Alright, what's up guys? So today we're doing another edition of 1 AM how to edit like, and today we're doing the Post Malone Instagram editing tutorial, and I've been looking at his photos that Adam Degross took, and he's like his Post Malone's tour photographer, so they go on tour and he takes the photos and stuff, and he's super good at it. He's super good. So today that's what we're gonna do. Let's just get right into it. This is the photo we're editing, so and my point of reference is this photo. If you can, yep, right there. So the photo is like super close. I'm gonna get as close as I can without making the composition super horrible. We're just gonna go to the black and white panel. Okay, now we have the black and white. We go right down to the lens correction, enable profile, and the chromatic aberration. Cool. I think that we can bring the sharpness to maybe about 50, and I'll bring the radius down. I'm gonna keep this video under 5 minutes, and we're already 2 minutes in. Okay, so the tone curve, I like to bring this down a little bit in the middle, bring this up a little, and he has very bright highlights, so don't flatten the curve. We're gonna brighten up the highlights, and then here we're gonna go to highlights as well. We're gonna brighten them up. We're gonna bring down the shadows. We're gonna bring down the whites just to take away from the highlights a little bit, and then we're gonna bring back the blacks as well. We're gonna, and now it's like this, the photo is like super sharp, so we're just gonna bring up the contrast, and I usually don't suggest bringing the contrast up more than 40, but for this photo I think 50, maybe 50 should be enough. I'm gonna bring down the highlights a little bit and then bring up the shadows, just so we get more of my guy's face in there. And then I'm gonna add a lot of clarity. Okay, so now you see it's already getting there a little bit. Yeah, and then the next thing and the last thing that we're gonna add is grain. We're gonna add, actually I lied, it's not the last thing. We're gonna add 15% of grain, and then as you see there is a lot of vignetting, so we're just gonna do that, and then bring the luminance up just a little, and then we're gonna get the brush tool, and again this is the point of reference. So on this photo his face is super sharp, so we're just gonna get the brush tool, get the face, and my exposure is up on the brush so I know where I'm brushing, and then we'll bring it down and then bring it back up a tiny bit, bring the contrast up, then bring the shadows up a tad bit, and again we add clarity to it, so we have 2 layers of clarity right now, and then we add sharpening, maybe a little bit. Whoa, that's too much. Okay, yeah, she seems to be okay. It looks really sharp, but I kind of like it like that too, you know, I'm not gonna lie. And for some reason, actually it's not some reason, it's the tone curve. I know why. Just gonna bring down the highlights a tad a bit. Now tone curve is like the most important thing in Lightroom. That's close enough for me. if my computer loads and we can see the photo. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so that's it for today. I'll see you guys in a little bit.